Good evening, good evening, good evening. This is Jason, and you're watching Ray of Light Tarot. This is going to be the soulmate reading for Scorpio for November 2019. How are you doing, Scorpios? Have you been enjoying your season? I hope so. Happy birthday to you guys. I apologize for the delay in your reading. I just was not in a frame of mind to do a Scorpio reading until now. It was not on my in my wheelhouse. It literally was just not in my wheelhouse until now to do this reading for you guys. I love you guys. I have nothing but love for you guys. However, I don't love Scorpio energy. I think I've made that very clear. It's just not my favorite, okay? So I really wasn't looking to do a reading and connect and intentionally connect to Scorpio energy until tonight. So we're gonna do this thing. Hey guys, hey Rebecca, nice to see you. Having my green dinner. Oh, by the way, if you're interested, guys, for those of you who are looking to raise your vibration, want to join the next cleanse, we're going to be doing another 40-day cleanse coming up really soon. If you're interested in that, or if you just want to get some really healthy stuff to raise your vibration on your own, go to ishoppurium.com and you can get the 40-day nutrition or anything else. And if you use my code, it's Ray of Light Tarot, all one word, Ray of Light Tarot, it'll give you a discount. For the 40-day nutrition, it's a $100 discount if you use my code, just so you know, just so you know. Just so you know. Yeah, it's actually really a good cleanse. I love it. You know, you don't it's one of those things where the real test is in giving up the things you need to give up, like caffeine, junk food, whatever. You don't This is vegan, non-GMO, organic, everything's great, but you don't feel hungry. It's a real test of your will as far as you know, turning the corner on things that you need to take out of your life. It's giving your body the things it needs, letting go of the things it doesn't. So if that's something that appeals to you, go get that stuff and use it, okay? You won't regret it. All right, so let's get started here. This is going to be the reading for Scorpio for November of 2019. And I'll tell you, Scorpios, I have had a really, really difficult time with your energy. It's been a real struggle for me. It's been a real test of my will, just dealing with this Scorpio, the retrogrades in Scorpio. I don't like it. I mean, you don't have to pull it out of me. I will tell you clearly, I do not like it. I have really struggled with it. My motivation's been down, my energy's been down, my mood has been affected. And I'm one who preaches about how you don't need to let outside energies affect your vibration. Well, I am here to say, I honestly will tell you, this energy has affected my vibration. Now I'm coming back from it. I'm on the upswing now as we move toward this Taurus full moon. Thank you, Taurus full moon. Thank you so much. I am definitely on the upswing, guys, but I'll tell you, it has been, oof, it has been a challenge. You know, the journey I'm on, it's been tough. A lot of strange things happening, and also just dealing with people. I've really been in that hermit mode of just like, go away. This is my response to anyone bothering me. No, go away. So I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, definitely pulling out of it so the pendulum is sort of, I can feel the pendulum swinging back in the other direction, and I am oh so grateful for that. So yeah, if you need to get a personal reading, the information is in the description of this video. You can book it by making a payment to either the Cash App or PayPal listed in the description of this video. And also Jai and myself are taking bookings for a holiday special reading, which is the combination of your natal astrology chart, which she does, and your map of destiny reading, which I do, and we do those two together. It's a 2-on-1 live, and we will record it and send you a recorded version as well. And you can book that also by making payment to the interested in that. Just put in the notes of your payment what type of booking you are paying for, and you'll be contacted in 24 business hours. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with Scorpio. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you for allowing me to connect to the energy of Scorpio and their soulmate. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Thank you so much. Thank you for protecting my energy, my vibration. We're going to start with the soulmate, as usual. Hope what's good. Hope what's good. It's good. It's going to be good. It's always good, okay? It's always good. Even if it doesn't feel good. It's good, right? Soulmate, Scorpio. What's up with the soulmate, the Scorpio? Hold on, the cards are flying. Cards are literally flying for your soulmate. You got the Lovers and the Emperor. Could be dealing with an Aries. Could be dealing with an Aries. Could be dealing with a Gemini. Could be dealing with water energy, such as yourself. Wow, a lot happening here, Scorpio. Your soulmate's facing a major decision, is what I'm getting. Your soulmate's facing a major decision. See, this is very fitting for your soulmate, Scorpio. Anyone, if you have a soulmate or a person of interest who has strong Scorpio in their chart, your energy as their soulmate, if this is connecting for you, is the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. Keep in mind, this obviously is not going to resonate for everyone out there who has these energies. It connects to a certain energy group who's going through the same thing, and that's how it works. So if it's not yours, it's not yours. Don't you don't have to type a long message in the comments about how this doesn't resonate for you. If you don't message, we assume it doesn't. So keep it moving. Thank you, though, anyway. So you've got Queen of Cups, the Lovers, the Emperor, Ten of Cups, and the World. Really, really good energies. There is something going on here during this Scorpio season, and it comes to an end in the next week and a half. And it definitely, for those of you with Scorpio in your chart or a soulmate who's Scorpio, this could be flipped. Yeah, it does. It sounds amazing. Remember, the energies can flip. Even though I'm pulling for your soulmate, Scorpio, this could be you as well. It really flips because it's Spirit is trying to connect to as many people as possible who are in need and spiritually awake when we do these readings. And so really look for where it is you're reading. The Queen of Cups energy is, I think, you, Scorpio, and it's coming out in your soulmate's read because you are very much in their energy field, right? You're in their orbit. That's how I describe it, as being in their orbit, where your energies are really circling each other. And the Lovers being the next card, I feel like that's really a description of a choice that this person has to make. Could be in love. It usually is romantic when we're doing these type of readings. Someone's got a choice to make. They've got to make a decision to sort of be the emperor of their own life. Someone is not taking charge of their own life. They're staying in situations that really don't serve them, that don't make them happy, whether it's work related, romantic, relationship related. And it's really time to make a decision, make a choice to step into your own power. Maybe this is someone who made a decision to give a last ditch effort to a relationship. It could be that, and now they're moving on to something else. This feels like somebody who's really decided, okay, what's in this? Because if you can see here, the Queen of Cups is looking in, she's taken the top off of that chalice and she's looking in that chalice, right? It's kind of like she's looking to see that, that chalice represents love. It represents emotions. To me, it's like she's looking to see about this relationship, and she's kind of trying to take stock of it. She's asking herself, she's asking the universe, what is the point of this? What's the value in this relationship? What is this worth? Why are we going through this? Is this even worth everything that I've put into it? Based on the outcome here, I'd say for a lot of you, it absolutely is worth it, especially with the Ten of Cups. Can you see? There we go. With the Ten of Cups, and then let me see if this helps. There we go. Ten of Cups, and then the World. Can you see that? The World. So the World is a card that really represents completion. And when we're looking at a love story, a relationship story, and its outcome, I don't think you can get better cards than the Ten of Cups or the World. However, I will say, based on these energies, I don't think this is happening all in the month of November. I think Spirit's giving us sort of a peek and a glimpse into the future. Because when I see the Emperor, the Lovers and the Emperor in the middle of a reading, these two things are very different energies, what I'm seeing happening here. And I don't feel you can go from this to this to this to this in the month of November. I just don't see that all of that cycling through being possible. So what I'm feeling is that this is saying your soulmate's going to go through a period of making a really important choice. This is a reading for Scorpio. Right now we're looking at the soulmate side of Scorpio. Your soulmate's going to make a decision. They have a really important choice to make, and it's probably about a relationship. I feel for those of you who are in a situation where you have an Aries, Gemini, or water sign soulmate who is in another relationship or ending another relationship, that's what they're doing. They are ending that relationship. So if if it's a twin soul and they're with a karmic partner or something like that, that's what I feel is happening here. However, don't get so excited because I don't think this person is coming to you to be with you yet. They may know that you're their twin soul. They may want to be with you in the long run, but right now they need to be alone. Because like I said, you can't go from the Lovers to the Emperor to the Ten of Cups in a month's time. I just don't see how it's possible to cycle through that. So what I feel like is happening is Your soulmate's becoming single and they're going to have to step into this emperor energy because what they're really being called to do right now is not to make a choice between you and the person they're with. They're being called to make a choice between the person they're with and stepping into their own power. Then down the road, working on this relationship building with you. And wouldn't you rather someone do that? Do you want someone to make a choice between you and someone else so that if it doesn't work out, it's your fault that they left someone else? Wouldn't you rather them go step into their own power, experience themselves and their own autonomy and then decide they want to be with you rather than you being the blame or the karmically attached to their other relationship? No, this is better, guys. This is better than this person choosing to leave what they're in, leave the dysfunction, the toxicity of this situation they're in, step into their own power, this emperor energy, and spend some time really building the life they want for themselves. And sure, you can be part of that. Be a friend, support them in that, right? But don't expect them to jump into this 10 of cups. Just be glad the 10 of cups is here in the story. The 10 of cups is there. It's a great transition, right? That's the point to get into, Scorpio. So don't get passive aggressive. Don't get, tough when this thing is moving slowly. It's moving slowly in the right direction. That's the good news. That's what's important. And I really like the feel of this. So again, what we've got is I feel like they do feel you in their energy and they feel you kind of assessing this connection and wondering, is this worth the wait? Is this person worth my patience and my love for them? And they know they have a big decision to make. And yes, it is about you because you are someone they are very connected to, but ultimately it's about them and choosing to step into their own power and not be afraid to be alone, right? To really be happy in a relationship with someone else in a true partnership, first you have to be comfortable and not afraid to stand on your own 2 feet without anyone else. You have to experience that truly to be able to truly be happy with someone else. And that's what this emperor energy represents. So they are doing that. And then down the road, we got the benefit because my guides are so kind. They're showing you what's coming in the future, which is the 10 of cups and the world. So that's in the outlook, that's in the future. And yeah, the overall energy is the 9 of cups. So wish fulfillment is here, guys. That's what they're working on. And for them, it's wish fulfillment just to get out of this toxic situation they're in and not jump into something else that if they move too fast, even a beautiful soul connection like yours could become toxic very easily. So you need to keep all of that in the forefront of your mind as you're waiting for someone to return, that what's more important is that someone returns to you healthy and that you've had the chance to get yourself right before that happens as well. Because nobody wants to get into a situation where somebody's codependent or somebody is acting the fool and doesn't need to be. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio. Let me Scorpio. November, rest of November 2019. Aren't we all, Stephanie? Aren't we all? Show me Scorpio. All right, so we're pulling for the energy of Scorpio now. What's going on with Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Not Mercury in Scorpio. No, not Pluto in Scorpio. Just Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Scorpio. 4 major placements. That's it. And the only reason I do Venus is because that's your relationship sector. All right, so here's what you're doing, Scorpio. Your overall energy right now is the devil. I think that has to do a lot with the fact that, there's a lot of signs retrograding in your zodiac sign right now. And also, it could just be that your partner is a Capricorn. I think it's also could have to do with the fact that, where you're at, the way you came out in the soulmate side of the reading is you're staring into that cup trying to really analyze this relationship. Maybe it's been a little toxic in the past. I feel like that might be the case. It feels like there has been some codependence and probably some unbalanced energy. That's usually the case when a relationship is not working from two people in balance. There is going to be one person giving too much and one person taking too much, and that's never the start of a good relationship. But this is why this is happening the way it is. There is healing taking place here with the Four of Swords. And there's also some majors here. Let's talk about the majors after we get this thing. Okay, 3 majors. Wow. First and foremost, like I said, okay, this really makes sort of, for me, confirms what I felt in the beginning. With the 9 of Pentacles here, you're really being called to not only allow your soulmate to finish the cycle they're in with this karmic person, to stand in their own power, to step into their emperor energy. But you're called with the Knight of Pentacles to focus more on your own abundance and the things that make you happy and the things that make you strong and allow you to stand in your power. This has nothing to do with your soulmate right now. This is about preparing yourself for the positivity that you want in that relationship. So just stand in that power. The Nine of Pentacles, look, it's not 10 for a reason. Sure, the nine pentacles are a great thing. Focus on them. It's about you, your abundance, your happiness. But the point is, there is still that 10th pentacle. That relationship's coming. Just give it time. You're not going to bring that in. You might bring it in. Listen, trust me from experience, I know you can call in a soulmate when you're so connected to somebody. You can kind of energetically call them in. But if it's not time, if your higher selves and the source of it has not decreed that it's time yet, it's not going to work out well. It's going to end kind of nasty. So the best thing is to be patient and focus on your coins, your happiness, your life, and let that stuff work itself out. Separate from this energy. You guys have listen, I think it's great. There's this strong attraction there, right? Yeah, divine timing, but this is time to break free from this. Don't be afraid to break free from that stuff that's going to keep the relationship toxic. That's not going to keep you two apart. That's actually what's going to bring you two together in the healthiest way possible, okay? The moon, the wheel of fortune, the fool. So right there, those are three major arcana. What is that telling us? The moon, the wheel of fortune, and the fool. Well, when I look at these three cards, the feeling I get right off the bat is there's major changes happening. And what are they related to? They're related to going from a period of keeping a lot, not being able to express yourself freely and fully, maybe because of the relationship dynamics of a third party situation, or just, a lot's left unexpressed and unfulfilled. There are two people here still longing for this thing to come together. There's no doubt about it. So, okay, you're keeping things quiet. That's divine feminine energy. There's secrets, there's things unfulfilled, there's things unexpressed. The Wheel of Fortune is saying that cycle that's been going on, that's coming to a fast end. Things are changing. And what's the next energy? It's the Fool. It's a new beginning. And things are going to feel much more exciting. There's going to be an energy that you haven't felt in this relationship since maybe the beginning when you first met this person and you guys had that soul recognition that happens when you meet somebody that is a soulmate or a twin soul. That soul recognition, you have that when you meet someone that you have that kind of connection with. It's not like meeting anyone else. You just know, oh, I know you. I know you. Well, that's and that feeling you get when you make a new connection like that, that's an old connection. It's kind of like a reunion. Like, oh, wow, haven't seen you in a while and you don't know where you knew them from. Well, you're coming back to that exciting energy of someone great coming into your life because all the things that brought you two apart since then, those are just lies and fear. The truth is in the energy you felt when you two met each other, that connection. That's the truth of the relationship. It's the good stuff. It's the God stuff within you that connected. That's the truth of the connection. All the bad stuff that happened after that is your wounds that are coming up for healing. So now it's time for that to be renewed. The cycle's shifting. You've done some healing. And then you two are going to have that feeling again because you're going to come back to the memory of, oh yeah, remember why we connected in the first place? Because it's a soul connection. It's a big deal, right? And to all the fear stuff, clap, clap, clip, clip, like that doesn't count. That's stuff that just had to be healing. And then you get that excitement and you move forward. Again, there's an energy of needing to do a little bit of looking back to try and accept what was. Because sometimes we can really block connections when we're focused on regrets or, oh, if this hadn't happened that way, and oh, if I had only done this way, and this, there was no mistake. There was no mistake. When you can come to the acceptance within your soul, within every fiber of your being, when you can accept the fact that this happened exactly the way it was supposed to, even the bad stuff, especially the bad stuff, it happened exactly the way it was supposed to bring you where it's going to bring you. And you can stop trying to go back and change the past when it already happened how it was supposed to happen, or it wouldn't have happened that way. That's a big growth factor for you. Okay, and that's where the healing begins, when you accept that things happened exactly as they were supposed to. And the Four of Swords does represent healing, but here's the good news, guys. This Four of Swords is not about being alone anymore. This is an outcome card for your side of the reading, Scorpio, and look what it is. In this Four of Swords, in the After Tarot, you've got someone with you helping you heal. You've got a friend. Now, you guys may not be in full union as a soulmate couple or whatever you want to label it. Everyone loves a label. But what you do have is a connection that's been rebuilt, okay? And it's not going to be the same as it was before. It's going to be better because it's built on honesty, it's built on balance and respect. Mutual respect is so important. And this is a connection that is a friendship. There's a lot of support here, and it's support in healing. Okay, so you're not both healed, right, as the result of this, but you're both healing and you're helping each other heal. This is really nice energy. Again, I am concerned about the devil card being here as the overall energy. And I'm also concerned about the fact that the King of Cups is behind the Devil card, because what that's telling me is this is definitely one of those divine counterpart true pair things. And it is toxicity in this connection that's got to be dealt with. So you can't go from where you are, where you were, to where you want to be until this stuff is dealt with. And a big part of that is really being accepting of where things are, really being accepting of the fact that you need to let go of that steering wheel and acknowledge that you're not in control, and you need to accept not being in control of the situation, because it's not for you to control, it's for you to trust, and it's for you to stop pushing, and it's for you to allow things to happen the way they're supposed to. Shift your focus. It's not that heavy. It doesn't have to be that heavy. Guys, try to look at things from a big perspective. Stop microanalyzing everything. Step back. Try to take a universal perspective. Imagine if you could step out of yourself, out of your body, and stop seeing what's going on right now and see things from a 5-year perspective. Is it really that bad right now? No. Step back from it. The farther you step back, the more you'll see things clearly, and you'll understand why things have to happen the way they are. Yeah, some heavy energies, but more than anything, it's all about transition. And that's, Scorpio, you thrive in transitional energy. That is the name of your game. So don't get mad about the moon, the Wheel of Fortune transitioning into the Fool. This is good stuff. Don't be afraid to let this stuff come up, and your expression of it to come up, however the expression comes out, is okay. And don't be afraid to let go of the cliff when it's time to jump and take the leap of faith. Don't be afraid. Or be afraid, but jump anyway, right? That's the name. That's the name. Be afraid, but jump anyway. All right. So that's the Scorpio reading for November 2019. If you would like to book a personal reading, again, the information is in the description of this video. Also, to wrap up the video, I'm going to pull a Angels of Atlantis card to give you guidance on what archangel you should be focusing on and what energy to assist you in bringing this reading about to fruition, and what zodiac sign or planet you should, or house you should be focusing on at this time as well, to assist in getting you where you want to go. Love you too, bro. What message do they most need, and what angel do they need to be focused on? Yeah, Scorpio, listen, it's really important to have a little understanding for what other people are going through right now, okay? I think it's sometimes easy to be hard on other people and hard on ourselves and everything else, but you've got Archangel Raphael and empathy. So also, two things. It's important to show empathy for other people and try to understand why something is happening the way it is, why someone's behaving the way they are. Even like your soul person's partner, understanding and having empathy for them as a human being and what they're going through. But also, this is about you as a spiritual being becoming more empathic in general, right? And learning how to, you know, when you absorb other people's emotions and you feel things more yourself by connecting, how to use those energies and interpret them properly to respond the right way. So it's about your empathic self, and it's also about the expression of empathy with others, okay? And it's saying to connect to Archangel Raphael in order to help yourself grow in that energy of empathy. Also, we've got Chiron here, okay? And Chiron says your healing power, your empathy, and your ability to teach or learn remedies. So these two cards obviously go hand in hand. So you really want to put a focus right now, Scorpios and soulmate of Scorpios, on that Chiron energy, the energy of empathy, and connecting with Archangel Raphael in your meditation or prayer life, okay? Hopefully this helps you guys. I wish you guys well. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and send me lots of good energy so I can get these zodiac videos done as soon as possible. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.